Hey guys, James and Mark here with another mukbang. If you guys like this video, give us a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe. Today we are testing out Costco's Cheeseburger. It is a third-pound patty, and it's at limited locations, so you guys have probably seen it on Facebook, BuzzFeed, that there's this burger that's supposed to be like Shake Shack, but I don't think either of us have ever had Shake Shack, so this will be a really blind taste test for us. So we had to go to Lakewood to pick up these burgers, and then while we were there, we also figured we should pick up some pizza and then chicken bake. So I think we're gonna get started.
There's a lot of food here.
There is, and you know what, before we get started, I'll give you guys a closer shot of the burger itself. And from the looks of it, you know, there's this Thousand Island sauce that they have, piece of lettuce, piece of tomato, a patty, which is really big actually,
Super big.
cheese, and then more of this Thousand Island dressing.
Yeah.
But the bun smells really buttery.
I'm gonna cut mine in half.
Okay, you do you.
I feel like it's easier. It'll be easier to eat that way. Okay.
Oh, piece of meat just fell. Oh, that's a good. Why don't you give them a cross-sectional shot of that? Cool. All right.
All right. It's pretty good.
It reminds me of like a burger you would get at like a backyard barbecue, like a homemade burger. It doesn't taste like a burger you would buy out.
No,
anywhere.
but the meat's really thick. So it tastes really good.
That sauce is really good. And I'm glad they used a more upscale bun. Like, I don't think it would be the same if it was like a sesame bun or something else like that.
Now, do they sell these buns at Costco to buy?
It would make sense that they would, but I've never seen it actually. But we don't ever really buy bread at Costco because it's just us two, so we would never finish it on time. But I wouldn't be surprised if the patty was like Kirkland. But a third pound patty sounds pretty large. Yeah, sauce all over you. So today I'm drinking an IPA. Just want to do a quick shout out to some of our viewers, John and Tiffany. Tiffany actually recommended us trying the Costco burger, so she had heard about it in Northern California. And I don't know where they're actually testing this. And then John for providing the beer for today's episode. I'm debating if I want to like start on this or just commit to the burger, but I think I might just stick with the burger.
Me too.
Just so you guys know, if you're watching out for your weight, this burger, we were shocked at how many calories are in it. It's like over 1,000
For one burger.
for one burger.
I'm surprised Costco didn't do hamburgers earlier. Like, why now?
I don't know.
It's like they have pizza, hot dog. Like, hamburger sounds pretty normal.
And if you think about it, I mean, I've been reading comments about what people think about it. Like, do you think $5 is too expensive for this burger? It is?
For Costco.
For Costco? Yeah, because the pizzas are $2, and then the hot dogs is $1.50, and you get a drink. So I mean, it does seem a little bit steep, but I think it is a hearty burger.
Well, the sign said it was 100% organic beef. So maybe that's why. I doubt the pizza's anything organic about it.
Yeah. When the worker was assembling it, though, it kind of looked a little lackluster because there'll be some footage in here, but he just
Plopped it down.
plopped everything in, and there was already, the meat was already cooked in this little tray, so then he put it on that, so it didn't seem like it would taste as good as how it was prepared.
I wonder if they sell the sauce at Costco. They don't? How do you know?
Well, they might, but again, I read an article and they said that the sauce is like a secret recipe. So I don't know if they sell it there. The funny thing is, if you buy like a jar of like Thousand Island and you put it in your burger, it never tastes the same, right? Yeah, I feel like I'm at someone's family reunion barbecue and just eating a burger that I got there, which isn't a bad thing. I wonder why they didn't do like onions. Maybe it's like too polarizing for people.
You could add your onions at the onion station where the relish and the mustard is.
Oh, that would have been a good idea. But neither of us really care for raw onions in our burger, but I guess if we really are desperate for onions, we could do that, right? People have been saying that the meat is dry, but I don't think it's dry.
Maybe we should have split one. I'm looking at the pizza and the chicken bake. Okay, we're just going for it? Today's Sunday fun day? Okay.
I think the only thing that would have made this better was if they offered like fries. But they probably would have been soggy.
I'm thinking pickles.
Usually you eat hamburgers faster than me, but today I'm beating you. So it sat in the car for what? 20 minutes? It took us about 20 minutes to get home. I don't know if it impacted the way it tastes. The bun's a little like lukewarm. I'm just glad I didn't need to add like ketchup or anything.
Would you get this again?
I mean, at the end of the day, I would still prefer In-N-Out.
Really?
Over this. But the bun is, I mean, I think the bun is really good, and the sauce is good. What about you? Would you order it again? If you're craving like a burger at Costco?
If we're craving meat, this is a good burger for craving meat.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna start on the chicken bake.
Maybe
I haven't had one of these in a while.
Instead of having a barbecue, just order a bunch of these and then just say we cooked it.
I guess you could do that. I haven't had a chicken bake in so long, I forgot there was bacon in it.
Mm.
Costco's been getting a lot of our business lately. I feel like maybe we've been going like once a week. Before it was like once a quarter. Is there cheese in a chicken bake?
Well, at least on the top there's Parmesan cheese.
So do you remember the first time we had IPA beer?
Yeah.
What did you think of it?
Just like the first time I had any beer, you know, it's hard to drink at first, but as you drink it, it gets easier.
But IPA specifically, I thought it took me a lot longer to get acclimated to the taste.
Mm-hmm. How about double IPA?
I can't tell the difference. I just know I feel better or more good after a double IPA versus. I think this is just a.
How is it?
It's good. Do you want to sip? It has a lot of information on here. I just have a sip. Yeah, I remember having. We went out to a restaurant one time and we ordered an IPA, and it felt like the biggest glass of beer I've had in my life because it just wasn't going away. Like I had a hard time drinking it. So, what's your burger rating? Like out of 5 burgers, how many burgers would you give?
I mean, out of all the burgers I had in my life,
Just rate this burger. You don't have to. I mean, if you want to base it off other burgers, you can. But one or 5.
a solid 3.5.
Okay.
Almost, yeah, solid 3.5.
I think that's fair. I think I would go somewhere around 3.5 to 4.
Okay.
So it's not. I mean, it's not the best burger in the world, but I also don't feel like you just get this burger at any other burger joint either. If you think about it though, Costco food is really cheap. This is only what, 18 bucks?
Yeah.
That's like an appetizer and one drink at a restaurant, if that.
You know, I read an article that Costco's like food court food, they barely make a profit from it.
Really?
Yeah, it's not really for them to like make money, but to
Like a
draw people in.
Yeah.
And then they go shopping. You know how it is once you go inside a Costco, you never buy one thing.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like Target.
We went to Target last night. What was our intention on going there?
Just to walk around.
Just to walk around, and then
We came out $180 later.
yeah. That place is like shockingly good at convincing you to buy stuff you don't really need. But I mean, some of the things we needed, or the bulk of it. And you made banana bread, like late last night. It turned out really good. Sometimes I like going to Target at like 10 o'clock at night. Like there's really no one there. And it was a Saturday night. People were probably out. Napkin.
We bought a squatty potty at Costco last week.
Ooh, you know what? That might be a topic we shouldn't talk about.
It's a natural
It
human
is.
body experience.
Oh my gosh. Just wait till we get some comments though. Go ahead. What's your review of that?
I can't tell yet.
No?
I don't know. I think, you know, it's beneficial.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if it's like psychological, like, oh yeah. But after a while, my feet falls asleep.
Oh, does it?
Yeah. If I
Well, for me, I think it's working because my feet never get a chance to fall asleep. We totally watched an episode of Shark Tank where they were trying to get an investment on the Squatty Potty, and I think after watching that, we were like, oh, maybe it's time to buy it.
They were so convincing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then everyone, because you posted it on Facebook, everyone after that said they swore by it. Like, I haven't heard one person that said, like, it's a bad idea or it doesn't work or anything. They're all, like, believers. It's like a cult almost.
Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm. Is that a piece of pepperoni on the bottom? How did it get there?
Mm-hmm.
The way Costco does their lines now is like an amusement park. There's like little arrows on the ground that you're supposed to like follow. And this guy blatantly cut in front of us. Like he just stood there. And then I didn't see it happen, but then Mark actually confronted him, I guess.
I was like, were you in line? And then he lied to me. It's like, oh yeah, I was. I was like, are you sure you were in line?
Yeah, it was kind of annoying.
He played that,
I don't speak English card, I felt like.
yeah, like, you know, he was Asian and he was like,
Yeah, the other thing is because he was Asian, I felt like people behind us didn't say anything because they probably thought he was with us. Like he looked like he could be our dad. Like that's the kind of age range.
Yeah. But we just let him cut because at that point, what can you do?
Yeah.
Get back in line.
I mean, I had my camera right then and there. That would have been a very interesting footage that I could have captured.
I was feeling generous today.
That's good. Yeah, I did go back to the car and I was like, oh, you were pretty nice about that. Usually you'd say something more.
Like, excuse me.
Yeah, but yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed our taste test slash mukbang of the Costco cheeseburger. If you guys like this video, make sure you give us a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you guys for our next video.